Welcome to this day in wrestling history for July 4th, 1983. World Class Championship Wrestling, Independence Day, Star Wars was held at the Fort Worth Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. On the show, the David Von Erich defeated Jimmy Garvin to become the WCCW Texas Heavyweight Champion. Rudy Brody and Kamara fought to a double disqualification. In the main event, the Von Erichs, represented by David Von Erich, Kay Von Erich, and Kevin Von Erich, defeated the Fabulous Freebirds, represented by Buddy Roberts, Michael P.S. Hayes, and Terry Gordy, in a 2-hour 3 falls match. In 1984, World Class Championship Wrestling's Independence Day Star Wars was held at the Fort Worth Convention Center again in Fort Worth, Texas. In the opening match, Iceman King Parsons, defeated Bill Orban in a singles match to win the WCCW American Tag Team titles for himself and Buck Schumacher. In the main event, the Fabulous Freebirds, represented by Buddy Roberts, Michael P.S. Hayes, and Terry Gordy, defeated the Von Erichs, represented by Kerry, Kevin, and Mike. In 1985, World Class Championship Wrestling, Independence Day Star Wars was held for a third year in a row at the Fort Worth Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Prestige, Valet in WCCW defeated Jim Cornette. In the main event, Chris Adams and Tito Hernandez beat the Von Erichs, represented by Kevin and Kerry. In 1986, World Class Championship Wrestling. Actually, now going on to the World Championship Wrestling Association, or WCWA. Independence Day Star Wars was held at the Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas. On the show, Buzz Sawyer defeated Brian Adidas for the WCCW Texas Heavyweight Championship. Abdullah the Butcher won the WCCW Brass Knuckles title against the Great Kabuki. Later in the show, Chris Adams beat Rick Rude for the WCCW World Heavyweight Championship. In the main event, the Von Erichs, represented by Keith, Lance, and Mike, retained the WCCW 6-man Tag Team Championship over the team of Butch Reed, Bud Sawyer, and Matt Bourne. In 1987, the NWA, the Great American Bash, was held at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, and is notable for the War Games match created by Dusty Rhodes. The match, inspired by the film Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, usually involves two teams of wrestlers that enter a steel cage that surrounds two rings. Two start inside of the ring or the structure, with alternating teammates allowed in a certain interval, and is won by a single pinfall or submission with all the wrestlers get in the ring. In the main event, the Road Warriors, which were Hawk and Animal, the Kid Koloff, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors manager Paul Ellering, defeated the Four Horsemen, which were represented by Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Lex Luger, and their manager J.J. Dillon, in a War Games match. In 1990, produced by Beefcake, suffered a serious facial, serious facial injuries while parasailing in Florida. It took 8 steel plates, more than 40 screws, and 100 plus staples to repair his face. The accident would have been fatal had not been for B. Brian Blair, who was with Beefcake at the time. Beefcake would make a full recovery, but would not return to the WWE until 1993. Beefcake was rumored to be the next man in line for the WWF's Intercontinental Championship. In 1993, Lex Luger arrived by helicopter and landed aboard the USS Intrepid in New York City. The reason? He was answering the challenge set by the 627-pound Yokozuna that no one could body slam him. Wrestlers and sports stars lined up to lift the big man, such as Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Tatanka, of course, Macho Man Randy Savage, as well as NBA player Scott Burrell, Bill Fralick of the NFL's Detroit Lions, and Joe Morris and Peter Taglianetti of the NHL's Pittsburgh Penguins all tried and failed. And just as it looked that Yoko had the challenge won, Luger arrived, decked out in the Stars and Stripes, and hit Yoko with his steel plate infused forearm, pushed him up, and slammed him to the canvas. The slam kickstarted Luger's all-American babyface gimmick, designed to make him the hero apparent to Hulk Hogan. The slam sets up an angle that ultimately led to Luger versus Yokozuna and SummerSlam. In 2000, WWE SmackDown was taped at the National Car Center in Sunrise, Florida. Val Venis became the Intercontinental Champion when he defeated Rikishi. In 2005, Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels defeated Carlito and Kurt Angle in the main event of WWE Monday Night Raw at Arco Arena in Sacramento, California. Following the match, Michaels hit Hogan with sweet chin music to turn heel and set up what would become the infamous Icon versus Icon match at SummerSlam. In 2006, ECW and Sci-Fi from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In the main event, The Big Show defeated Rob Van Dam to become the ECW champion and became the first person to have held the WCW, WWE, and ECW World Championships. And that's, of course, we consider this version of the ECW Championship as a World Championship. In 2010, Day 9 of All Japan's crossover was held in Osaka, Japan. Akabano, and who's probably best known for facing, at least in the United States, The Big Show at WrestleMania, and teamed with Taiyo Kei to defeat Ryoto Hama and Suwama to win the AJPW World Tag Team titles. In 2014, New Japan Kizuna World Tour was held at Kokin Hall in Tokyo, Japan. In the main event of the show, Kisada won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship when he beat Kota Ibushi. In 2015, WWE Beast of the East was held at the New Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan, which marked the first time a WWE event aired live from Japan. Finn Balor defeated Kevin Owens to win the NXT Championship. That was the first time the NXT Championship changed hands on a main event show. In the main event, John Cena and Dolph Ziggler defeated Kane and King Barrett. In 2017, WWE SmackDown was at Talking Stick Resort in Phoenix, Arizona. AJ Styles won the Independence Day Battle Royal. Notable birthdays: Joey Janela in 1989, Barry Windham in 1960. Notable deaths: Joey Morella in 1994, Adrian Adonis in 1988. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.